everybody, and welcome back to Art a la Carte. In today's video, I'm going to show you a really quick, easy cartoon drawing of a pig. The first thing for this super cute pig is I'm going to put in his head. So I'm going to start off with a circle. Now I get a lot of questions and comments about people who don't know how to draw circles, and it can be really a frustrating thing. So I actually have a video that I created all about drawing circles, but to quickly kind of go over top of it is, without putting your pencil on the paper, start getting your hand in that circling shape. As you go really fast, you'll see what the shape is you're creating. It's called making a kind of a ghosting. And then as you like that shape, very slowly allow the pencil to touch the paper. And as you go around, you're going to get a very light circle shape, and it's going to be a little off and wonky, but then you can kind of go back and fix it up and make it exactly how you want. The trick is light pressure. If you go in with a dark hand and try to get that perfect line right off the bat, it's usually going to come out wonky and it's just going to make you frustrated. So get that shape in the way you like it, and then you can kind of darken it in. After you practice this, you're going to find that you'll get faster and faster at creating your circles. And what I do is just fill up a whole page full of circles. So now that we have our pig's head shape here, we're going to go ahead and add in the ears, which are going to be these upside down triangle shapes. So I'm going to come up here and I'm going to put a line here for my first triangle, and then I'm going to draw this in. So instead of using this and coming out as a triangle, it's an upside down triangle. So the point is kind of coming in towards the circle. I have mine overlapping just a little bit, and the same thing over here. Now I'm making this a little bit softer so it's rounded, and you'll notice that these lines kind of bulge out to the side just a little bit. And you can kind of bring in the edge of the ear on the tops there. Now again, I'm drawing this with a pencil. That way I can go and fix any lines that I don't like or shape them however I want. I'm also using pretty light pressure, so it's easier for me to erase. Now for this tutorial, I am drawing a little bit darker than I normally would because I want you to be able to see what I'm drawing. Normally it's a lot lighter than this, and that just helps in the erasing process. So now I'm going to go ahead and shape out the pig's head using that circle. I want a little bit more weight towards the bottom of my pig's face, so I'm going to kind of bring this down and around. So see, as it's coming down, it's almost now like a rounded square shape. So it kind of has a little bit more weight towards the bottom and then down. And now we get to put in our cute little pig's face. So I'm going to start off with a nice little circle here and a circle here. I'm not going for realism. I'm going for kind of a cute cartoony look. So two nice big circles for the eyes. And then for the nose, I'm going to have another rounded triangle. And the top point is going to be here and the flat line here. So again, you'll see how I'm just lightly blocking that shape in how I want it. And then once it's the way I like it, then I can go back in and darken it up. So I'm going to put two circles in there for the little nostrils. And there's our pig's eyes and nose. Depending on the style you're going for, you can either add a mouth to your pig or just leave it without a mouth. I'm going to go ahead and leave it without a mouth, more of that Hello Kitty kind of look. And I'm going to put some sparkles, shines in the eyes. So I'm going to draw some circles in here, a bigger one and a smaller one, just to kind of give it some shines. And I'm going to give it little eyelashes to make it extra cute. And I'm going to give it some rosy cheeks over here. Now let's go ahead and add our pig's body. And for this, I'm just going to draw in two lines that come in a little bit. So I'm going to come in from the sides of the head and draw these two lines coming out. And the shape is going to widen out as it comes down towards the base of this shape. So you'll see that the distance between here and here is much wider than here and here. Not drastic. I'm not going, but just nice gradual shape. And I'm going to have her sitting, so I'm going to draw two oval shapes right here for her knees. And again, this is why it's really important to draw with a pencil. That way I can go back and erase that line underneath. And for the bottoms of her feet, I'm just going to kind of come up for little hooves. I guess hooves. Pigs have hooves, yeah. And then we get to decide what we want to do with her arms. So I'm going to have her kind of this looping shape here and a looping shape here. And then kind of bring that around on either side. And again, with her little cloven hoof there. Go back and erase the lines I don't need. Now she's ready to hold something. So I'm going to draw one more circle. I'm going to have her hold an apple. You could have her holding whatever it is you'd like. An ice cream cone, a cupcake, whatever. I'm going to have her holding an apple. So I'm going to put the little apple right there. And I'm going to put a bite in it. So I'm actually going to go chunk right out of it. So it looks like she is munching on her apple. Because I don't want her floating off in midair, I'm going to put in a little bit of a ground for her to be sitting on. And you could put a little hint of a pigtail just by giving a little curly cue to one side. Now you can leave it just like this as a simple little pencil sketch, or you can grab a marker or a pen and ink it in, add some color. When you're adding color to your cartoon, you can use, of course, any kind of art, whether it's crayons or markers, paints, color pencils, or you can mix them up a little bit. And that's something that I really enjoy doing, is taking a little bit of this and a little bit of that. For me, my favorite type of mixed media is color pencils, markers, or watercolor. And I would recommend using the marker or watercolor as a base color because the color pencils lay really well on top of that. But putting your color pencils down and then trying to go over top of it with your markers or watercolor, it doesn't work out quite as well. Also looking for areas that you can add a little bit of shadows and highlights. So you'll see in this pig, I add a little extra highlight for her rosy cheeks and the tips of her ears, and even for her knees and elbows. Finding places to add those little details can really help make your picture unique and special. If you guys are brand new to my channel, welcome. I hope you found this video helpful. Make sure to hit that subscribe button so that you don't miss out on any future videos. And if you have ideas for other super cute drawings you'd like to see how I would create them, let me know in the comments section below. And if you haven't gotten your fill of art a la carte today, let me recommend one of these two videos for you to watch next. So until next time, God bless you guys, and we'll see you later. Bye-bye.